up learning a lot of lessons in that boxing match. He's going to teach you a few things while he's whooping your ass. And then you're going to have that drive to be better than Floyd Mayweather. After you lose that match, you're like, damn, I got to be better than him. I got to do this, I got to do that. And eventually you ain't going to be better than him. But it'll make you more driven, more dangerous in the boxing ring. Let's say KSI wants to fight you again. And in your head, you got that drive that you want to be faster than Floyd. You want to be stronger and all that other shit. And you've been training a lot. And you and KSI get in the ring again, then you end up winning because you had that drive. But yeah, so the way I see it, I think this is a good marketing strategy for both of these gentlemen, money-wise. I think it'll put a lot of younger viewers. I think it bring a lot of younger viewers again to the boxing world. Now, on the negative side, you got a lot of people saying don't nobody want to see that, this and that. And again, these are Logan Paul haters who doesn't care, right? Who acts tough, who always talk a lot of shit because of this guy's past mistake, which he made about, I believe, a year or two ago at the Suicide Forest. But he made up for that. He changed his content around. He got his own podcast. He's not doing anything controversial. But you still will have people who don't give a damn that choose to hate people because they have no life of their own. Because they are still young and dumb. Because also they are jealous because they feel like they can't do what Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI does on YouTube. Which is a damn shame. But anyway, to me, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. I ain't gonna say this is gonna be a blockbuster, but this will be good for Floyd too. Instead of him fighting someone who's been at it, who's been killing it, fighting Logan Paul would get the ring rust off of him. It'd be a good exercise for him. So, sorry, Logan. Look, I love you, dude, but yeah, my money's on Floyd Mayweather to win. Sorry, homie. So, if you guys go on YouTube and look up how to manifest, you'll have visualization, affirmation, setting your attention, this and that. And the one absolute thing that I cannot fucking stand is when they make promises of, hey, do this. Hey, just set your attention and watch it come. Set it and forget it, right? So, doing my Reiki training. Well, I ain't gonna say doing my Reiki training. But before way before I got into Reiki, I was praying a lot for something to happen. And I had a routine. I had a ritual. I pray in the morning. I go to my favorite spot in the morning. I pray. Afternoon, I go to that spot again. I pray. In the evening, before it got dark, I go to my favorite spot and I pray. That was my ritual. I always pray for the same thing. And then, before I went to bed, I prayed again. So that's me praying for the same thing again every day until it manifests. Today, you don't see that type of mentality because people always want quick results, instant results. Well, our definition of instant is different when it comes to the spirit realm. We may want it now, but you ain't ready for it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta realize, like, we gotta realize that things can manifest in an instant, but sometimes it takes time, right? I'm gonna give you an example. When I was researching years ago, have you there's this thing called affirmation, and it's where you use a question as an affirmation. For instance, let's say if you want to attract wealth, you could say, "Why am I so wealthy?" You repeat that question over and over again. That question is not for your consciousness to answer. That question is for your subconsciousness to answer, to build new beliefs, which is not a bad thing. But what I did not like within the teachings of affirmations is that affirmation didn't work because of this, because of that, because something's blocking you subconsciously. You know, that whole bullshit. And how affirmation is superior. In my experience, neither one are better than the other. It works just the same, except affirmation allows your subconsciousness to fill in the blanks, right? But a lot of people, you have some people who would dog affirmation because they expect quick results, right? I've always said, pick out 1 to 7 affirmations. Use this 1 to 7 affirmations for between 30 or 40 days, and see what happens. But you got to pay attention to how you feel and the way and how you're thinking. That should be your first sign. How you feel and what are you thinking. That's when you know it's working. You don't pay attention to the outside. You pay attention to how you feel, what you're thinking, and to your dreams. That's what I did. That's what I did. And, ooh, you guys are going to have to forgive me. And as well, when I got into my Reiki training, I've learned to anytime that I'm doing some type of healing on myself or my wife, my teacher told me to reinforce that healing to make it stronger. In other words, to reinforce your attention to make it stronger. In other words, do it again. Continue to do it until this person is here or till something manifests, whatever. And listen to your spirit. If your spirit tells you to stop, don't do it no more. But you always have to reinforce your intentions. To reinforce your intentions, what I mean by that, continue to speak your attention until it becomes a part of your life. Until it becomes a part of your experience. Don't just set it once and walk away, because you have to feed that attention. You have to continue to feed it. Not unless you're going to spend 2 hours in the morning doing it that way. But always treat setting your attention like it's a ritual. You personalize your ritual. You do it that way. But always, when you set your intentions in the morning, set it in the afternoon. Set it in the evening and set it before you go to bed. And continue to do that pattern every single day until your intention manifests. And I will also say this. Your attention will manifest in a way that you might not want it to manifest. But this is why you got to be careful in how you speak your attention. Say like, I want this to happen without nobody getting hurt. Without nobody getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Without causing any harm to me, my family, nor my friends and their family. So when you add that, into it, then that way the universe, the spirit, or whatever you want to call it, knows. So I'm gonna manifest this for him in a way that it doesn't cause any harm to anybody that's in his life. Got it. Thank you guys for listening to today's episode. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. And I'm sorry that I wasn't at my best today. Like I said, it just, like, I miss you guys so much to the point where that I had to record. I didn't care if I was sick. I just had to do it. And I love you guys. I love you guys so much that I love doing this podcast, and I'm not gonna stop doing it. Even though I may not do it like every other day, but I do it when I have time. I do it when I feel better. I do it when I have time, because right now I'm still working on my music and I'm still working on my clothing line. So I love you guys so much, and the one thing I want to tell you guys, please, please don't let nothing in your life negatively push you away from your family, from your friends, and from your loved ones. I don't care what political beliefs they have. I don't care what political beliefs that you have. It does not describe the person who they are. The mind and the heart does. The spirit and the soul. Just remember that. Love conquers all. Okay? So on that note, I love you guys, and I will check you guys out later, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces!